we're going to go to Matthew, the 16th chapter, 21st to the 23rd verse. Matthew, the 16th chapter, 21st to the 23rd verse. As the announcement has gone forth, we will not have Bible study for the remainder of the month of June and the month of July. And people ask me, they say, you crazy. People going to fall off. How many know Bible study not packed anyway? Y'all gonna play games with me? Y'all gonna play games like all of y'all gonna miss Bible study? Come on, don't play. But I was talking to Pastor Tyrone, and he said things are different in Japan. He said because most people work 6 days a week. And he said his mother-in-law who grew up practicing Buddhism was converted to Christianity. And Pastor Tyrone and Lady Kiko came over to Japan with the same mindset as they had in America. As if you miss one day of church, you're going to lose your salvation. Y'all follow me on that? And he said, I used to have to tell her, you in a different country. This is not America. These people work 6 days a week and get 1 day off. And you're telling me the only day that I have off to spend with my family, I got to spend 5 hours in church. Y'all follow me on this? I want you to go walk with me with this. And his mother-in-law said, can't y'all miss today and have a family day? And they're like, no, we got to go to church. We got to be in church. We got to be in church. He said, y'all can't miss 1 day of church? And he said, because people might lose it from Sunday when they accepted Christ to the next Sunday. Anybody follow me on that? And he said his mother-in-law was like, I believe. She went from Buddhism to Christianity. She said, once I believed, I'm not going back on what I believe. He said, I'm not going to lose my belief next week. Because when I converted, I really believed that Jesus Christ was the Savior. Why would I change my mind this afternoon when I stood up in church and said I accept him as my Savior? Why would that change? Because I missed last Sunday. Come on, somebody say, I'm a believer. 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 But I found out, and that ain't even my message, but I found out that sometimes we have a relationship with church and not a relationship with God. Growing up, you hear God first, but really it's church first. Anybody came to church after missing 2 days? You missed 2 services, and they looking at you like, somebody screaming in the inside, preach, pastor, tell it, pastor, because you done experienced that. Where you been? As if, because you didn't come, you stopped believing. Come on, somebody say, I'm a believer. Come on, I didn't stop believing because you didn't see me at prayer Monday. Y'all quiet. I think some people are excited and they quiet because they like, don't stop, pastor. Keep talking. Keep talking. And somebody say, oh, man, shut up. I don't know which one I'm talking to. I don't know which category you fall in. But I'm going to keep talking. Because I found out that sometimes religion can mess us up. I didn't say a relationship with God can mess you up. I say religion. Because religion will dominate your life. Religion can dominate. I don't care what type. I didn't say Christianity. I said religion. I don't care what religion you practice. It can dominate your life where you can't even have a normal, natural relationship with individual human beings. It can dominate your life. So when you're at a family dinner, Jesus was eating with sinners, but the religious disciples was upset about it. Now, look at him. Who is you eating with? I got to eat. Oh, y'all don't hear me. Why can't I sit down and have a meal with a sinner? They was upset. He was sitting there talking to the woman at the well. Y'all remember that story? Who had 5 husbands? He was sitting there talking. They came back. Judging Jesus. Okay, let's get to the, I just want to, I'm just throwing that out there. Can we get to the text? The Bible says, Matthew 16, 21 and 23. Some people can't even have a normal conversation. I have not seen you in 3 years. My sister came up from Florida, right? She was excited to see us, her brothers. What if the first thing out my mouth, haven't seen her in months, was, do you know Jesus? How your walk coming with Jesus? Instead of saying, how my nephew Tyler doing? Anybody following me? Have some concern. How was your trip here? Was it a long drive? Did y'all get tired? What did you eat on the way? Have a conversation about me. Oh, y'all quiet. Y'all ain't. You haven't seen me at church. Man, I'm trying to get to my text because I got something to say to the students. You ain't seen me in church in 3 weeks. You don't know what was going on with me. You don't know what battles I done had. But your first thing is, why haven't you been at church? Instead of, how are you doing? I'm glad to see you. Man, I miss you. Man, I love seeing your beautiful face. Your smile brightens my day. You know, God showed me something about you. Something in my spirit. I'm feeling something. You know, I was having a dream about you and you fell off. Y'all ain't got a word. Y'all ain't got them words. Y'all ain't got them words in the parking lot. Y'all ain't never got them. Like, man, I had to fight to get here this morning. It took me everything the devil told me every day. Why you going to church? It's a waste of time. This stuff ain't real. This don't mean nothing. This stuff is false. And I had to fight all that off to get to church, to hear you tell me, I've been sensing something in my spirit about you. Really? Could you have sensed that I didn't know how my lights was going to get paid? My gas got cut off. My baby needed some shoes. I didn't know how I'm going to get some formula, but you sensed I had fell off. But you couldn't sense I need some help. I'm struggling. I wanted to put my hands around somebody's neck, but you got a word for me. I almost left my husband last week, but you got a word for me. Let's go to the word. 16, 21, and 23. I had a conversation with my sister. And I told her, I said, listen, man, Religion can mess people up. I do an evaluation of the people I'm around. And they run from church. They ain't running from God. They're running from church. Because they can't get free. Oh, man, I'm trying to get to this word. They can't get free from religion, from people telling them how lowly they are, how worthless they are, how they on their way to hell. They gonna bust hell wide open. You better stop it. You better quit it. You better cut it out. None of that, Jesus said, is how you draw people. He said, with love and kindness have I drawn thee. Whenever they see you, are you judging them? Are you condemning them? Are you putting them down? Are you saying, I love you? Every time you come, do people want to run the other way? I don't want people to see me because I'm a preacher and run the other way. They didn't run from Jesus. They ran to Jesus. And we're supposed to be just like Christ. Anybody follow me on this? Sinners shouldn't run from you. They should run to you. They should want to talk to you. They should want to hear from you. Anytime you enter the room, if they go, let me hide my drink. You ain't got to hide your drink from me. You can drink it. I'll order a Coke. Oh, y'all don't hear me. I got frat brothers. When I was joining the frat, they cussed extra when I told them I was a preacher. No, you're a preacher. I've been saving up some words. I done invented a few cuss words. Let me try them out on you. It was letting me know, just because you have that title, I'm not going to change who I am around you. And I let them know, just because you doing all that, I'm not going to change who I am around you. They try to tempt me. Man, come on, James. Man, I'm going to take you out here. I said, no, you're not. Anybody follow me on that? And guess what? They be tuning in to this. Anybody follow? Because they trying to see if I mean what I say. I can be around you and still live saved. I ain't never said once, stop drinking. I just don't do it. I ain't never once said don't get high. I just don't do it. Because if they don't have it modeled in front of them that you can be disciplined and still enjoy life, who gonna show them if we don't? I ain't saying I'm going in there dropping it. No, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. But they see me with my wife. They don't see me talking about other women. They don't see me looking at my, ooh, look at her. Blah, 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 blah. No. I don't do none of that. Because we of the world. We not of the world. We're in the world. Right? Y'all don't want to be in the world. Y'all don't hear me. Why am I mean, that ain't even my message. Christians don't want to be in the world. Did y'all enjoy yourself on that when y'all went on vacation? I ain't see y'all post no preachers preaching. I ain't see y'all in prayer line. We went to Cancun, boy, they was over there prophesying and preaching. I got a word while I was over there. Somebody came out of the blue and just started speaking into my life. I seen pictures of them on the beach. relaxing, swimming. I know Christians have. He said, I came that you may have life and that more abundantly. We got to have wisdom. He said, don't let your good be evil spoken of. I'm not going to be up here in a crack house. Anybody follow me on that? But I'm not going to try to change the environment because of who I am. I'm not going to tell you put this down, stop this, because I showed up in the room. But I found out that people would do it out of respect for you. Without you asking. They'll cuss me. I'm sorry. Man. I'm not your God. But some of y'all see like you want to be their God. I'm not your God. Because you don't cuss in front of me. The sin isn't cussing in front of me. Oh, y'all don't hear me. The sin is not lying in front of me. The sin is not cheating on your wife in front of me. Oh, y'all don't believe that? You believe as long as they don't do it in your face, it's not a sin? As long as they do it with other people are doing it, then, that's the sin. But as long as they hide it from you, it's not a sin. They still fornicating. They still fornicating. They still committing adultery. They still drinking. But you want to live a life where they, like Jesus lived, where they come to him. Like Nicodemus did in the middle of the night and said, what must I do to be saved? Jesus never witnessed to Nicodemus. Y'all don't see Jesus out here, Nicodemus, you need the Lord. You need to surrender all. Come on, Nicodemus. Your mama didn't raise you like that. You know better. You know, Nicodemus. No, Nicodemus seen the life and the power with Jesus walked with and snuck in the middle of the night because he had position, he had power, and he snuck in the middle of the night and said, what must I do? And Jesus said, a man must be born again. From the time of Jesus began to explain to his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things at the hands of the elders, the chief priests, and the teachers of the law, and that he must be killed and on the third day be raised to life. Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. Peter? Rebuked Jesus? He said, never, Lord, he said, this shall never happen to you. Jesus turned and said to Peter, get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me. You do not have in mind the concerns of God, but merely human concerns. Come on, touch 3 people and tell them, I'm on assignment. Come on, I'm on assignment. Come on, I'm on assignment. I'm going to go quickly. To the graduates. Come on, shout out, I'm on assignment. This discussion took place after Jesus had asked the disciples, who do men say that I am? And they was like, some say you are Elijah. Some say you are Jeremiah. Some say you are John the Baptist. Some say you are one of the other prophets. Then Jesus said, who do you say that I am? And Peter said, you are the Messiah. You are the Son of God. And Jesus told Peter, man did not reveal this to you. You have received this from God. And this same Peter who acknowledged that Jesus was the Messiah now turns around and tells Jesus, I rebuke you. Y'all don't hear me. Have you ever been the leader or in a leadership role, which means you are the person that people are following, but the persons who are following you is telling you what to do? Y'all ain't never been the boss. You have people that you are the boss. Well, we can't say boss. That's offensive. But everybody want to put the t-shirts, boss. But you can't tell anybody that's under you that you are the boss because it's offensive. You got to say, I'm the manager, supervisor, leader. You can't say boss lady like your shirt says. You can't say big dog like your shirt says. Jesus was the boss. He was the Messiah. He was the one that Peter acknowledged was the one that we should be following. And when the one that you should be following understood his assignment, Jesus gave his disciples what he came to do. He was not confused about his assignment. But when they recognized that he was the Messiah, they had a different view of what the Messiah was. They thought that when you said Messiah, that means that you were going to host all this power and bring down the kingdoms of man by your authority and by your power. And by how strong you were going to gather people and defeat the Roman soldiers, and you was going to take political leadership. But that was not what the Messiah's job was. Come on, somebody say, you better know your assignment. He said, my assignment is I'm going to suffer many things at the hands of elders. The Messiah got to suffer. The Messiah got to sacrifice. The Messiah got to understand that these people are going to try to kill him. Come on, somebody say, do you know that you might have to suffer to fulfill your assignment? Come on, I'm talking to the students. You say you want to go to college and get a degree. You might have to say, I can't party this weekend. And to you on your level, that's suffering. Oh, y'all don't hear me. You tell, I can't go out tonight. Mama, daddy, I can't go to the party. Everybody's going to be at the party. And to you, not to go to the party is suffering. It's painful for you to sacrifice dropping it like it's hot. For you to sacrifice throwing them fans up. Y'all don't hear me. You might have to study instead of throwing them fans up. Come on, somebody say I'm on assignment. Come on, I'm on assignment. I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a purpose. And then you're going to have some friends to say you're nerdy. You don't know how to have no fun. Y'all killing our vibe. Come on, let's go get. Come on, I'm rolling. Do they still roll? Or is it vaping now? Back in my day, they used to roll joints. They beyond that. The technology done improved. They got better technology now. Do y'all share vapes? I don't know. Don't expose yourself. Don't expose yourself. This is out there. It's out there. You might have to, when they puff, you might have to say, go on, keep passing. I'm on assignment. Pass it right by me. I'm on the side. Oh, man, come on. Come on. I was in school when I went to college. Every day somebody offered me to get high. I just be walking out of the cafeteria. Hey, Fambro, we about to go ahead and get one on. You want to come? They had never seen me get high. Never seen me participate. But every day I walk out the cafe. Hey, Fambro. Hey, Fambro. Come on, dog. Come on, man. We about to. No, it's illegal to smoke in the dorm. I'm an athlete. The people ain't following them. Media ain't following. Thank God we didn't have social media. Thank God we didn't have all that, because I'd have been, listen, in trouble. We had newspapers. That's what we had. Took a while to get an article in the newspaper. They wasn't going to get in trouble if they got busted. We was being drug tested after game, randomly. Come on, tell somebody. I had to know my assignment. I wasn't there to get high. I wasn't there to party. I was there to get a degree. So I had to suffer not getting high so I could accomplish getting my assignment done, which was getting a degree. Come on, tell somebody I'm on assignment. Come on, know your purpose. Know what God has called you to do. And in that assignment, it might cause you to have to shun some people. Come on, anybody believe that? Peter called him the Messiah at one point, and then the next point, out of the same mouth, telling him, this is not going to happen to you. And both times, Peter thought he was hearing from God. Y'all understand me? Your mama can tell you what's right at one point. Anybody following me on that? I know you don't want me talking about your mama. But she could tell you the wrong advice on another point. Your daddy can give you some great advice on this side and give you some horrible advice on this side. Your brothers got your back. Your sisters got your back. They ride or die. If you in a fight, you want them. But if you trying to get your degree, y'all don't. They want to come up to the school where the party at. And you sit up here confused. Well, they helped me beat old boy down. I got homework. I want to study. What do I do? What do I do? Do I listen to my brother who helped me beat old boy down, who was fighting on me and wanted to jump on me? Or do I let him go to the party? But I got a test about. And you need to tell them, I'm on assignment. Everybody is not going to help you fulfill your destiny. You're trying to purchase a home, and you around all people that want to rent. You done told them, you know what, I'm going to buy me a house. I'm going to get my first home. And they saying, why? I'm on Section 8. You know, I pay half. You know, my mortgage is $1,500. What? Oh, they can't breathe. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, you gave up your Section 8? Y'all quiet. Y'all quiet. I talked to this one gentleman. He said, I want to come to y'all daycare. You know, he make a lot of money. But whatever he done maneuvered, he gets subsidy. He get help. He said, I don't want to lose my help that I get with paying for daycare. Because when he got the help, he needed the help. But he got used to the help, even though he don't need the help anymore. Anybody follow me on that? And because he want to keep the help, he rather keep getting the help instead of praising God for not needing it no more. For instead of praising God for how he elevated himself where he don't need the help no more. I can pay full price now. Instead of getting excited that God has elevated your salary, that you can afford to go to the grocery store and not get generic. You're still eating generic because you got used. Anybody follow me on that? Come on, say, they talking about this in church? Talking about this in church? All my life, I tried to fight my way out of poverty. Not so I could stay in it. Not so I could go to McDonald's and still eat off the dollar menu. My life, I was trying to get to the Big Mac. Y'all don't hear me. I wanted that Big Mac. I didn't want that 99-cent hamburger. I was trying to get to the Big Mac. Know your assignment and know the sacrifices that you might have to make to fulfill that assignment. We grew up in the housing projects for a large portion of my childhood. And I was determined that I was going to put myself in position where my children didn't have to experience that. That made me. I don't regret it. That made me. But I ain't fantasizing about it like this was the good life. When I was going over to friends' houses who had whirlpools in the bathroom. Oh, y'all quiet. So in that, wanting to have a better life, not only for myself, but for my children, I had to make some sacrifices. I've never been drunk. I'm not doing that to brag on myself. I've never been high. I ain't never puffed. I don't even know. I know y'all see me joking about it all the time. I don't even know what it's like to, what you call it when you drag on weed. I done smoked some cigarettes as a kid, and we used to pick them up. They was on the ground, light them. I know, y'all, that's nasty. We was nasty. That's what we were. Nasty little kids. That was the day before you had to be 21 to get cigarettes. My grandfather and my uncle used to send us to the store to get cigarettes for them. Give me a pack of Cools. Bring the wrong. These ain't the ones I asked for. Take these back. Give me. That's the day when they used to say, you got a light, man. They still ask for lights. I don't know if they still ask for lights. You just see those two people have a cigarette. They light it up. Thanks, appreciate it. Never been high. Never been drunk. When I was in college, I'm talking to you graduates. They used to have, I went to a predominantly white school. Y'all ain't seen drinking. Y'all think black people drink. We got other activities. We'll dance instead of drinking. We got some activities to take a break. No, they ain't out here dancing. Back in my day, they ain't had parties where they was out, put them fans up, wobble with, wobble. No, they wasn't doing all that. They had what you call keggers. Y'all know what keggers is? They had keggers. You got a pump on the keg. And they would just be around the keg, pumping. And they had what you call a bone. I don't know. Y'all say, quit telling my kids about that. They're going to see it. Quit hiding it from them. I'm telling them how to protect yourself from it. Because you're going to see it. First time I went to a college party, they had this girl hanging by her leg, upside down. And they had this long funnel with a long hose on it. And they were pouring this alcohol straight down her throat. And they was behind her cheering, go, 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 go. And me being from the Pentecostal denomination, growing up holiness, this was a new experience for me. And I was like, what is this? Now, so I said, why you couldn't just drink it? I mean, why did you have to turn yourself upside down and pour it down a funnel? They say, oh, it's a rush, man. It's a rush. Go straight to your brain, dude. I said, okay. I'm on assignment. I don't want to feel that rush. I want to feel the rush of walking across that stage when they call my name and say, James Fambro, come and get this degree and shake the president's hand. That's the rush I wanted to feel. Come on, tell somebody I'm on assignment. Jesus rebuked Peter and said, Satan, get thee behind me. You are a roadblock to me reaching my destiny. How many of you can tell your friends that they're being operated by Satan? How do you know? Because if what they're telling you is stopping you from fulfilling your assignment, fulfilling your goal, fulfilling your dream, they are an operation of Satan. What Peter shows us is that you could be used by God and by Satan. Anybody follow me on that? Like when you come to church and that person can tell you something so loving and make you feel like coming to church and you glad you came. And the next week you come, that same person could say something so foul to you that make you never want to go. And you need to be able to distinguish when Satan is using them and when God is using them. I don't give nobody carte blanche in my life. I understand you can speak both ways. Just because you gave me something good today, I don't automatically assume you're going to say something good tomorrow. I judge every conversation you have with me just like this. It could be God, it could be the devil. Somebody say, I don't know. You done said stuff to your kids that you wish you could take back. Y'all have anybody in here? I done did stuff that I thought was right and look back on it, and my sons tell me about it. I said, man, I thought that was right, man. Man, the devil was using me that day. I felt I had every right to say it and do it. Anybody follow me on that? So understand, we haven't completely surrendered and got this flesh all the way under control at all times. Don't get your heart broken and be all disturbed because somebody was used by Satan today. Tomorrow they might be used by God. They wasn't submitted today. They heard wrong. Their antenna was off. Anybody follow me on that? Jesus told him that you are being used by Satan. I understand the road traps that were set in my life. You know good and well you're not that attractive. Men. You got an NFL contract. Now all of a sudden, every woman find you cute. And you believe that. Nobody would talk to you in high school. Nobody would talk to you in college. You had 55 women come up to you on draft night. And you thought it's because of the suit you had on. And you got yourself together and you cute now. Anybody follow me on that? Y'all see Travis Hunter? I hear them dog that man because he married his high school sweetheart. They taking pictures of him saying he's very unattractive. Look at him. And out the same breath, they're saying, you could get somebody better. It does not make sense. You would not be attracted to him if he wasn't famous and had a multi-million-dollar NFL contract. And you telling him you can have all the women you want, but he got the one that wanted him before he had an NFL contract. The one that was attracted to him before he had an NFL contract. The one that wanted him when nobody else wanted him. And you telling him to leave her because you can get with somebody that only wants you because you got an NFL contract. And we think we right for that advice. And he just say, Satan, get thee behind me. I'm on assignment. I heard him say this. He said, I got that part taken care of. I don't have to worry about being out here trying to find the one. I don't have to worry about being out here. Is this girl for me? Is that one for me? Do she want me for money? And then he said, I got that settled. Now I can focus on my destiny, which is being the best NFL player I could be. Building my future. Come on, tell somebody, know your assignment. Everyone standing.